not even the right
You
brand.
don't have a beard.
That's not even the right brand for this pay-per-view. Damn, Mike, let me down. Anyway.
Yeah, it is. This is a SmackDown pay-per-view.
Oh, that's right. I'm thinking that's Sheamus. That's Brian.
That's D-Bry, dude.
That's D-Bry. Fair enough. Who wasn't even here. He couldn't be bothered to show up.
Oh, he'll be back next week.
I know, but still.
We'll get to that on Saturday.
Although congratulations to Daniel Bryan's cousin who got married. That's why he wasn't around this week.
He was busy making the wedding party for the beard.
Yep, him and Brie had to go to that thing. So, yeah.
Fair.
Yeah. By the way, random. There's a house show in New York City in a couple of weeks. Random Nikki Bella out of nowhere.
Fair enough.
She's going to team with Cena in an intergender tag team match against Rusev and Lana, I think it is. No, not Rusev and Lana. Elias and Bayley.
Okay, then.
The eliminated mixed match challenge team.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a thing that's happening. But that's irrelevant. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another WWE Fantasy Log. I am James Phoenix. I am a Jerichoholic, as always. Check out Jericho's great books out there now.
You also notice we're going back to the past today.
You're not the angry video game nerd, and he wasn't there, so you lose on 2 counts.
But no, look at my shirt.
Yes, I see your shirt.
Yeah, I figured the Demon was not appropriate for this pay-per-view, and I don't know where my Kevin Owens shirt went to.
Wow, really?
But this one happened to be sitting there, so I put it on.
He's on your team, and he's in the main event of this pay-per-view. What the hell, man?
I know. I think it's in my bedroom, because I recently threw it in the laundry, so I think it's in my bedroom somewhere.
You have failed, Team Cammy.
Well, they failed me, so turnabout's fair play. Karma's a bitch.
Yeah. Fair enough. Anyway, we are here to talk about WWE Fastlane 2018. Happened this past Sunday, the final SmackDown branded pay-per-view. SmackDown solo branded pay-per-view, I should say. And of course, the final stop, as it were, on the road to WrestleMania.
Indeed.
So we're going to go ahead and cover the events that happened here. Being that it is only a pay-per-view video, there will be no news or anything. We will talk about all the insane news and things happening come this Saturday.
Oh, yeah. This will truly be the WWE edition of What the Fuck is Wrong with You? Because goddamn WWE, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Okay.
We'll deal with that on Saturday, but yeah, that's the you have to know about it, Jim.
Which
thing
one?
That's exploded the internet.
Which one?
The announcement from Monday that exploded the internet.
The Battle Royal?
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. What the fuck, WWE? What the fuck is wrong with you? Just, yeah. We'll get to that on Saturday.
Okay. Moving on. We're going to cover the pay-per-view. Let's start off by taking a look at the pre-existing scores. Tiff could not be with us tonight because Thursdays don't always work that well for her, unfortunately, because she does have work tomorrow. So, and work early, for that matter, tomorrow. So, let me fire up the old... that's not the document that I wanted. What the hell?
Mm-hmm.
I want this document.
You have been following the Battle Royal stuff, right? The fact that the internet exploded.
I know that it was announced. I know that there was an announcement by WWE today that they were changing the name.
Yeah, it says it all. Little preview for Saturday. It says it all when, number one, the name of the event garnered like international media, not just the internet, but like legit shit. And it says it all when WWE had to go to that specific video of the announcement and fucking turn off the comments because everybody was bitching at WWE.
Mm-hmm.
That's how bad it got. It was like, God damn.
Mm.
And rightfully so, too. But we'll get into that on Saturday.
Indeed. All right. Let me fire up the screen share here. We will go to this. Stop picking your nose on camera.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so as you can see from these scores over here, currently in the lead at 57-13 is the Blissful Riot of Justice. In second place is the Balor Club Worldwide at 55-48. And way back in third at 42-90 is me. So let me click over here. Going to the leaderboards, still up at the top of the leaderboards after last week, finally taking first place and dethroning the former first place, is Seth freaking Rollins, who's clocking in at 508, followed by the former first place front runner for the majority of this season, cruiserweight, and now finalist of the Cruiserweight Championship Tournament, Cedric Alexander. We'll get to that Saturday. At 474 points, followed by the big dog Roman Reigns at 441. Monster Among Men Braun Strowman at 433. Finn Balor at 431. AJ Styles, the WWE Champion, clocking in at 404. Nobody's ready for Asuka, clocking in at 374. Excuse me, one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions, Sheamus, at 365. Just a few points ahead of his partner, the other half of the Raw Tag Team Champions, Cesaro, at 362, who is just 1 point ahead of Sami Zayn at 361.
Yep.
Right.
Apparently, winning the Royal Rumble now gives you the Hulk Hogan contract, the ability to appear whenever you want in things you're not scheduled in.
Yes. Accurate. All right, so let's talk about what happened, shall we? Go over here to recap details. Okay, so Fastlane was at the Nationwide Arena in Columbus, Ohio. Nationwide is on your side.
Fair. I keep forgetting the name of that country artist that does that.
There's been several of them, but most recently it was Brad Paisley.
That's who I thought that was. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. Anyway, so we open up with Renee Young and the pre-show panel of David Otunga, Booker T, and guy that nobody cares about, a.k.a.
Peter Rosenberg?
No, it was Sam Roberts.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why?
Because.
Was he the SmackDown guy and Peter's the Raw guy?
I guess. I have no idea. I don't know who the hell these guys are. Anyway, Charlie Caruso says things have been tense, but Sami Zayn is one person who seems to be in a good mood. And Dolph Ziggler is going to join her later to answer questions in these hashtag social media lounge.
There.
Let's see. So then we're going to go to a pre-tape promo for Baron Corbin for tonight's main event. So we're going to give promo points to Baron Corbin to open the night out. It's going to put Baron Corbin in an even 200 points. I can close that out. I don't need that open right now. All right. Next up, we cut over to the New Day, who do an interview in the back where they take some shots at the Usos, their opponents for tonight. So, promo to the New Day. Did that minimize? Yeah, that minimized. All right, let's put that back up. Stupid. Boom. There we go.
Stupid, Jim.
As I was saying, promo to the New Day. The 8.
New Day?
New Day. Pretty much the only people I have on this pay-per-view.
You have Ziggler.
Oh, that's right. I have Dolph Ziggler. Fair enough.
And do you not also have the Bludgeon Brothers?
Do I have the Bludgeon Brothers? I don't think I have the Bludgeon Brothers. I'll have to check.
I thought you did. I could be wrong.
I could be wrong. I didn't think I had the Bludgeon Brothers. If I do, that would be great, but I don't think I do. To Luke.
You do.
Harper. Oh, I know the Bludgeon Brothers. Wow. Okay, cool. Not that they were, competing, but yeah.
No, they just ruined the match. That's all.
They did. They ruined the match, but we'll get there. We next cut over to Jinder Mahal and not injured Singh brother, who interrupt the pre-show panel and rant about Randy Orton and Bobby Roode as the fans chant Jinder sucks. So a promo to Jinder Mahal.
Jinder.
Clap, 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 clap. 193, and we'll throw 3 appearance points down to, let's see, which Singh brother is it that's not injured? I think it's Sunil Singh, right? Yes, it's Sunil Singh. Okay. Alrighty. So after that, Dolph Ziggler does the aforementioned social media interview and answers some questions about Twitter, and he gets really fired up talking about the possibility of going to WrestleMania with the WWE Championship. So promo to Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah, sorry, Dolph. You've done that once before. It ain't happening again.
That's fair.
At least I think he went to WrestleMania one of the times he was champ. I don't remember.
I believe you are correct. But
because he's been champ like what, twice?
No, he was the World Heavyweight Champion one time.
Huh. I thought he got the title more than once. But okay.
No, only once when he cashed in his Money in the Bank.
Oh, okay.
That was the only time he got it. He's held the mid-card titles, both of them on a number of occasions, but only the world title once. All right, so then we cut to our pre-show match, which is a 6-man tag team match play featuring Breezango teaming up with Ty Dillinger to take on the team of American Beta and Mojo Rawley.
Well, there you go. Don't you have Breezango and Ty?
You're right. I do have them. Wow, I forgot about that.
And then I think Tiff has Mojo, right?
Tiff does have Mojo.
And then, of course, I have American Beta.
Indeed. Well, the Faces won.
Woo!
So that's woohoo for me. I have the Faces.
Yeah.
So, so we'll sit back and forth. Apparently, the Gable and Breeze start off early on, and then Fandango tags in and puts on some wrestling headgear. I'm not entirely sure why he did that. I'm assuming it was to mock Chad Gable's amateur wrestling background, but I don't know that for sure.
Makes sense.
Anyway, so yes, there was a lot of back and forthing. Mojo got the fans chanted, "You can't wrestle" at Mojo. At one point during the match, Mojo yells that he didn't come here to wrestle, and then rams Breeze into the corner and pummels him.
So Mojo's admitting that he's just a poor man's Goldberg.
Pretty much, yeah.
Your babyface. Oh, actually, he's a heel, isn't he?
No, he's the heel now.
Fair enough.
He heel turned on poor Zack Ryder.
That's right. That's what I was going to mention. How the fuck is it Ty Dillinger, not Zack Ryder, teaming with them? How does that make any goddamn sense?
Because Ty Dillinger is friends with Breezango. He shows up in their skits.
Yeah, but he also doesn't have an ongoing feud with Mojo Rawley.
Neither does Zack Ryder at this point.
Don't they still have the whole "you turned on me" thing?
Possibly, but neither of them has been on TV in months.
Fair.
I think that was abandoned. Unless it's happening on Main Event or some shit. So, anyway, the match comes to an end as Ty Dillinger and Tyler... Fandango gets knocked off the apron and ends up on the floor. Fandango didn't do much in this match. I'm almost wondering if Fandango has an injury of some kind and maybe that was why the headgear happened. Or if he was selling an injury at any rate. Because he didn't do much. He just kind of got knocked off the apron.
He didn't look injured on up, down, down. He looked perfectly fine to me.
Then I don't know. Anyway, he gets knocked off the apron, leaving Dillinger and Breeze in the ring. And they proceed to fight off American Beta. Ty dropping Shelton. Mojo and Ty then go at it in the ring, and Ty drops Mojo. Doesn't say so, but I'm going to assume with a tiebreaker, and rolls him up for the 3 count.
I mean, unless Fandango got injured at a live event on Friday or something.
Yeah, that seems unlikely.
No, I think he's fine. I think it's just either they're selling something or they're just deciding he's not going to wrestle.
Yeah, fair enough. Anyway. So off of the Ty Dillinger roll-up victory, Breezango and Ty Dillinger are your winners. So how about that?
Yep. And let's be honest, in Breezango, between the two of them, which one is the actual wrestler of the group?
This is true. Honestly, I still think if Tyler Breeze really wants to get over, he needs to bring in his Mr. McElroy character from Southpaw Regional Wrestling. Because that's an amazing character.
I was going to say, keep him face, but have him go back to the whole selfie stick thing, which he still kind of does, but I would say, even keep him still with Breezango, but have them drop the whole fashion police thing, which is great, but I'd like him to see him go back to his original gimmick and have him feud with Dolph Ziggler.
They did that.
I don't remember that actual feud.
That feud happened. That was Breeze's first feud when he got called up.
Really?
Yes.
Well, do it again now that he's actually somebody.
That way, That would be why the joke came out that I like to make, that somebody made on. I don't remember. I want to say it might have been Spoonie. Somebody made the joke. So that's why when that feud happened, somebody made the joke on Twitter, quoting Dolph's theme music at that point in time. I'm here to job to breathe. I'm here to job to breathe. Selfies.
Fair.
Anyway,
Breeze needs a push.
Yeah, Breezango are good at what they do. They're a comedy tag team. It's what they do.
Which is fine, but Breeze was so good coming out of NXT, like technically speaking, and it's just like, come on.
A lot of guys are so good coming out of NXT, but what works in NXT doesn't necessarily work on the main roster. It's a completely different animal.
I know, but I'm talking about from a mechanical standpoint, from a wrestling standpoint. He's so good in the ring. It's like just finding, and you have a gimmick that works for him now, but push it. Unfortunately, it's a joke gimmick, and it's just like, even though it works for you, it's like, dude, you need a gimmick that's going to allow you to wrestle because you're so good in the ring. And it's just like, dude, come on.
Uh-oh. Well, what I'm hoping they might do, given the direction they're going, I'm hoping, for the sake of kind of tooling things up and adding a little color, I'm hoping maybe they'll transfer Breezango over to the Cruiserweight Tag Division.
Do they both qualify for that?
I don't know. It's a good question.
I'll take a look at that. You keep scoring.
Yes, boss. Anyway, so Shelton did not hit any moves as far as I could tell.
Ooh.
Neither did Mojo. Well, no, Mojo hit one. Sorry, neither did Breeze, for that matter. Let me correct myself.
Let's see. No, Fandango's way too fucking heavy.
Oh, what's he coming in at?
247.
Really? Wow. Okay.
He's 6'5", dude. He's tall as shit.
Okay, he doesn't look that tall on TV. Anyway.
He's a tall dude.
All right. But still, Buddy Murphy was up in there, and he wrestled in the Cruiserweight tournament. He got underweight.
See, Tyler Breeze could theoretically go into 205 Live. He'd have to lose some weight, but he's at 212.
Okay, that's not bad. They could just bill him as being 205.
Yeah. He's also 6 feet tall, so he is also tall as shit.
Well, it's like all the guys are like that tall.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you got to realize most of the guys are like in the WWE are like 6 feet tall, because you got to figure out Rey Mysterio is our height, so comparatively speaking.
Yeah.
Anyway, so as I was saying, let's go ahead and go over here. So Shelton Benjamin is going to get 5 points for being in this match. No, sorry, 8. It's a pay-per-view.
Wow, Shinsuke's tall for an Asian. Holy shit.
Yes. Well, I mean, he stands toe-to-toe with AJ Styles.
He's 6'2". That's actually kind of tall for an Asian guy.
That's very tall for an Asian guy.
Yes, it is.
Well, that happens.
It does.
Anyway. Yao Ming.
Yeah, but he was like 7.5 feet tall.
True. Whatever happened to him?
He retired. He probably plays a little bit of basketball in China, but I think he retired to China.
Fair enough. Anyway, so let's see. So Shelton Benjamin's going to get 8 points for being in this thing. So that story is going to put him at 175. And then we're going to go ahead and Mojo Rawley's going to get 1 point. So he's going to get a total of 9 points for this match. That's going to put him at 69. And then we're going to go ahead and do Chad Gable, who has 5 moves points. So he's going to get 8 for that, and 5 move points is 13 points to Chad Gable.
Fair.
13 points to Chad Gable. Where's Chad Gable? There we go. 13 points to Chad Gable. Is going to be 198, 208, 29, and 211. Bam. Okay. And then Breezango really didn't do any moves, unfortunately. They were just they did a lot of assorted punches and kicks, but nothing that really qualified as Breeze hit a number of drop kicks, but that's not on his list for some reason. So instead, we will go ahead and give Breezango each 15 points for being on the winning team and 8 points for competing. It's going to be 23 points to each member of Breezango. It's 84 for Fandango. Line 79. That's 82 for Breeze. Ty Dillinger won this match. He's going to get 30 points for winning a pay-per-view match. And he's going to get 8 for competing in that match. Is 38. And 1 for the presumable tiebreaker that ended the match. Is going to be 39 points to Ty Dillinger. Becomes 49. And 5 is 54 for Ty Dillinger. All right. How's about that?
Well, all right then.
All right. We open up Fastlane proper with a video package. And then we are joined by the usual SmackDown commentary team. And we start off with our opening match of Shinsuke Nakamura versus Rusev.
Rusev got Machkad.
Rusev got Machkad. He did. Aiden English accompanied him to ringside and did an introduction where he sings about Rusev Day. There are dueling chants in the crowd between Rusev Day and Nakamura. Nakamura, Rusev Day. Nakamura, Rusev Day.
So Nakamura did not, in fact, crush the throat of Aiden English.
Apparently not. He's okay now, but he was apparently not okay on SmackDown for whatever reason.
Yay, Aiden can sing.
He can. So Aiden English will get accompaniment points. It's 120.
You know you're over when you get competing chants against Nakamura, of all people.
Yeah.
And also, Rusev is a great face because he's fucking hilarious on Up, Up, Down, Down.
Nice. What did Austin have him playing?
Oh no, it was remember when I told you they did the video with all the Ojos, where Austin was giving them all their gifts from Ojo.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah, the opening bit was Rusev, and it was actually a skit where it was supposed to mimic like meeting in a dark alley at night, and then he like kind of backhands the thing to Rusev, who kind of looks around like all shifty-eyed and shit, takes it, looks shifty-eyed a little bit more, and then turns and runs with it. It was fucking hilarious. I'm like, dude, he needs to be a baby face. That's awesome.
Nice. All right. So yes, Shinsuke Nakamura did come out victorious at the end of this match after managing to evade the accolade and countering it with a spinning heel kick. Rusev manages to counter with a boot, but only gets a 2 count off of that. But as he goes for the accolade again, Nakamura escapes, connects with a knee to the back of the head, which stuns Rusev enough to set him up for the Kinshasa.
Bomaye!
Pretty much. Winner, Shinsuke Nakamura. So, Rusev will get 8 points for being in a match, and 2 moves is 10 points to Rusev.
And Aiden English fails at being a manager because he did nothing.
Yeah, basically.
You can sing, but you can't manage. You suck.
Yeah, well. And Shinsuke Nakamura Well, let's be honest, though. If you were in that position, would you piss off Shinsuke Nakamura?
If he tried to crush my larynx with his knee, yes. Yes, I would.
Fair enough.
I'd be like, dude, you struck first. I'm getting revenge.
Enough. Anyway, Shinsuke Nakamura will get 30 points for winning a match. He'll get 8 points for being in that match is 38. And 6 moves is 44 points to Shinsuke Nakamura.
Woo! About time he got me some more points.
That would be, let's see, 40 is, what did I say, 44?
I don't remember.
Yeah, 44.
Okay, 44.
Yeah, because it's 38 and 60. Yeah, 44. So that's going to be 298, and 4 is 302 for Shinsuke Nakamura. All right. Nakamura points at the WrestleMania sign after the match as both men sell the beating that they went through. We see a video package of the U.S. title feud and then have ourselves a United States Championship match in which Bobby Roode defends against Randy Orton.
For no reason whatsoever.
There's a reason, because Shane said so.
Still pointless. I mean, literally, they just buried Bobby Roode because there was no reason for Orton to win this.
It's the only title he ever held.
Yeah, did they have to do it at the expense of Bobby Roode, of all people? They couldn't, I don't know, put it on Ziggler and have him take it off Ziggler? Because who cares about Ziggler?
But then Ziggler would have had to take it off Roode. That would have been worse.
At least Ziggler deserves the defeat of Bobby Roode more than Orton does. What the hell does Orton gain from beating someone like Bobby Roode?
I don't know.
See, while Ziggler is also a veteran, he actually gains more from beating Bobby Roode, and it makes more sense.
Mm-hmm.
Especially since apparently he, just renewed his contract. So it's like, okay, well, why not? But no, instead they're going to put him in a meaningless main title match. Or have Baron Corbin take it off of Roode to drop it to Orton. That makes a lot more sense.
I could see that too, but hey.
Almost anyone on the SmackDown roster taking it off of Roode and dropping it to Orton makes sense than Orton taking it off of Roode.
Yeah. I think the concept is that Orton is supposed to be heel turning.
Which is fine, but this has nothing to do with face or heel. This has to do with who literally wins and loses from the exchange. And Orton literally gains nothing except one title he's never held, but it's like you could literally take that off anybody. Roode completely loses because okay, well, I just got buried by the old man of the show. Great. Just great.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Roode gets to win it back at WrestleMania. And 2, Orton gains heel heat for beating the incredibly popular Bobby Roode for no reason.
I suppose.
And presumably Jinder's going to get thrown into that match at WrestleMania, so they get the added heel heat of having Jinder in there.
Fair. And it's funny that Orton is like, I'm a much better heel, I prefer to be a heel. He's actually a natural face. Because he finally showed up on Up, Down, Down.
Did he?
Yeah, he got an Ojo too. And I guess because Woods never saw him, he sent it to him in the mail or something. Because Orton just took it home and did it because he unboxed it in his living room. He was like, now all y'all out there, this is my first unboxing video, so go easy on me, all right?
All right.
And he opened it up and stuff. And he was like, yeah, this is cool. And you don't get much more custom than that. Thank you so much, blah, blah, blah. He was very gracious and just like that. I'm looking at him. I'm like, yeah, that's total face right there. Holy shit. That, that's of course the real Orton because he's literally sitting in his fucking, living room in fucking shorts, just opening a box. And it's like, dude, you're selling yourself way short. You're a natural face, dude. Now, maybe back in the day when he was a total douchebag, better heel. But now, I think Orton is more a natural face than anything else.
As anybody in professional wrestling will tell you, it's way easier to make people hate you than it is to make them like you. That's why a lot of superstars prefer to be heel, because it's a much easier thing for them to do. Even if they're naturally a nice guy, it can be hard to keep that consistently up and be interesting.
Except Orton is one of those rare superstars that doesn't have to be consistently nice to be a face. He's one of the rare superstars that I would put into the Stone Cold Steve Austin category of he can do whatever he wants. People are still going to love him.
He can, but the difference there is that Austin at least mixed it up. Yeah, he'd come out and stun people a lot, but he mixed it up. Oh, he's driving out in a Zamboni. Oh, he's got a beer truck. Oh, he's beating guys up with a pole cue in the backstage area. He mixed it up at least a little bit. Orton's shtick is literally, I'm going to come out and talk in a deep monotone voice, and then RKO you out of nowhere. And that's all he ever does. If they gave him some other shit to do, yeah, maybe that would be interesting.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. His shtick is to RKO out of nowhere, which that inherently makes him interesting because it's like, okay, where's he gonna come from next? As opposed to Austin is, who is he going to stun next? Orton's is, who is he going to RKO next? But half the time we know who he's gonna RKO. It's more a function of how is he gonna do it? Where is he gonna come from?
Fair enough. Well, let us roll on here because there were several attempts at it and several counters at it during the course of this match. But it came down to Bobby Roode went up to the top rope looking for what appeared to be a blockbuster when he ate the RKO out of nowhere, out of midair. And Randy Orton claimed the one belt he has never held in the WWE, and that is the United States Championship.
Yep.
So, Bobby Roode. Bobby Roode is going to get himself 8 points for being in this match. And 12 points for moves is 20 points to Bobby Roode.
Bobby Roode.
20 points to Bobby Roode. All right. 52. Randy Orton gets, let's see, what's Randy Orton get here? Fuck ton of points. Let's see. Randy Orton gets 30 points for winning this match. I believe, if I recall correctly, yes, Randy Orton will get 40 points for winning the championship. So that's 70. He'll get 8 points for competing is 78. And then 7 moves. Let's see what I say. 78. And then 7 moves is 85 points to Randy Orton. 85 points to Randy Orton. 70, 80. So let's see. That would be, when I say 85, yeah. So 80, 35, 236. All right. Following the match, Jinder Mahal comes out to the ring and proceeds to beat down Randy Orton. Bobby Roode comes back in for the save, hits a glorious DDT on Jinder, then picks up Orton and hits one on him too. So that's a post-match assault for both Jinder and Bobby Roode.
Bobby Roode heel turn?
Possibly. That is what he was best at in TNA, from what I've been told.
Yeah, I was going to say, speaking of a guy who's much better as a heel than he is as a face.
Yeah, maybe that's where we're going. Anyway, 4, 6, that's 6. And he already got the glorious DDT points when I did the match, so they're counted already. All right. We have a video package looking at the Raw Ronda Rousey related feud, just because we have to advertise that. And we see Team Cammy arguing in the back, and Kevin Owens proceeds to walk away. So that's a promo to Team Cammy, technically. To 73. 73. And Sami Zayn is down here somewhere. Where the hell are you, Sami Zayn? There you are, Sami Zayn. You are going to get 366. Okay.
Let's go, Sammy.
Sammy sucks. All right. Next up, we have ourselves a women's tag team match play featuring Naomi and Becky Lynch taking on the team of Carmella and Natalya. Indeed.
The further bearing of Becky Lynch.
Yeah, pretty much. Indeed. So the heels are victorious via some shenanigans regarding the Money in the Bank briefcase. Natalya grabs it and jumps up on the apron as if she's going to give it to Carmella to use as a weapon behind the ref's back, but she gets caught by Becky Lynch, who proceeds to knock Natalya off the apron, but the distraction allows Carmella to roll her up from behind. right, so the faces, Naomi and Becky Lynch to start off with. Oh, excuse me. Yeah. So Naomi and Becky will each get 1 move, and 8 points for being in the match is 9 points each to Becky and Naomi. Becky and Naomi. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 124. All right. As we roll along. We have the heels who won the match. Carmella got the victory, so we'll do Natalya first. She will get 15 points for being on the winning team. She will get 8 for competing. Is 23, and 1 move is 24 points to Natalya. And 67, and 4 is 71. Finally, Carmella wins the match. She'll get 30 points for that. She'll get 8 points for being in it. Is 38. And 3 moves is 41 points to Carmella. It is 90. 90. No, wait. That's not right. Hang on. That's a lie. How many points did I say she got?
I don't know. I just heard the total afterwards, and you were like, wait, no, that's not right.
30 for winning. 8. And then 3 is 38. We have 41. So that's going to be 55. This is 95, not 90. 95. Get that accurate. Okay. Cool. Following this, we see a promo in the back from the New Day, who pitched themselves as to be the hosts of next year's Kids' Choice Awards on the Nickelodeon Network, due to John Cena's impending hosting duties this year for the 2nd year in a row. So, promo to the New Day. And Kofi. 87. And Xavier. Okay. Next up, we have ourselves a tag team championship match featuring the Usos defending against the New Day.
Fuck you, bludgeon.
Clap, 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 clap. Yes, these two teams put on a great matchup, almost a bizarro matchup, as the two teams began using each other's movesets. Until the Bludgeon Brothers decided they'd had enough of this chicanery and proceeded to head down to the ring and annihilate everything that moved. These included hitting people with stairs, slamming people on the floor and into ring posts, and hitting Xavier Woods with the two-man power slam maneuver onto the steel stairs. So, let's see here. If I check my rules here real quick, let's see. Get rid of this here. So, let's see here. I guess I have to see how WWE scored that, because I don't know if that was a DQ or a no contest, because they did attack both teams, but I don't know if they'd attacked one first and caused a DQ or not. Let's see here. Indeed. Oh. Ha, yes! WWE.com has put up 12 photos of Rusev Day greeting cards.
Nice.
Very
We'll look
cool.
at that later.
Indeed. Moving along. Shoes. pay-per-views. No, that's WrestleMania. We're not there yet. Fastlane. There we go.
The thing is, if they came out and assaulted both teams, I would think they would have ended it in a no contest.
You would think that. But I never put it past WWE. Yeah, they called that a no contest. Okay, fair enough. I was like, check. So that being said, a no contest by our rules nets 5 points for each person, plus the standard one in this case will be 8 for competing at a pay-per-view. So I'm going to open up by giving Big E accompaniment points because he was not involved in the matchup. That'll be 8 points to Big E.
Nope, he was eating pancakes.
He was eating pancakes. Hanging out at ringside. So from that point on, we will go to the remaining team members. Now, here's a question I need to ask because I feel like this comes up frequently and we should probably discuss it.
Okay.
At this point here. And we can run this by Tiff later, but I'll ask for right now. Given that it is kind of a relevant thing when it's done and it doesn't necessarily happen all the time, do you think we should start giving move points for Move Thief?
I don't know. I always thought we should, but the rule stated no, so I'm okay with it either way.
All right.
But like as you pointed out, it doesn't happen all the time, which is the other reason why I feel it should be acknowledged.
Okay.
Because if it happened all the time, then it's like, no, that's just extra points. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Because it is a special thing, like an OMG moment. I think it deserves points.
Okay.
Although, if we had done it for this match, holy fuck, would both teams get a whole crap ton of points.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's part of the problem. I'll admit it's a bit self-serving because if we don't do that, the New Day didn't have any move points. Because at least the Usos did some of their own moves. The New Day, not so much. So that's why I'm just wondering if we want to, because Woods was a beat slut for a while, and then Kofi managed to get in and clean house a little bit. But then the Usos started off with the stealing of the moves.
Well, my vote goes to yes, but with the caveat that it can't be the majority or all of the moves in a given match. Like, if they pull out one move or two moves, that's fine. But if it's a match like this where their entire moveset consisted of their opponent's moves, then no, because that's just ridiculous.
Fair enough. Then we will go ahead and just score as seen fit then. All right. So in that case, for the remainder of the New Day,
the last thing you want to do is give someone 5 points for stealing John Cena's 5 moves of doom.
That's true. Fair enough.
Although I would say if you really want to, I would say go ahead and give the New Day at least 1 move point for just stealing the moves at all. I'd be okay with that if you wanted to just give everyone 1 point for move theft, period.
I appreciate that. Okay. So we'll do that.
You'd have to do that to the Usos too, though.
Well, the Usos already have move points.
No, but I'm just saying give them 1 extra move point for stealing the New Day's moveset.
That's fine. Add it up. All right, so anyway, so Kofi and Xavier are each going to get 8 points for being in the match, 5 for being a no contest is 13, and then the one move is 14 points to Kofi and Xavier each.
Or there's one other option we could do. And it would get you more points, but I don't know if you'd agree with this or not.
What?
For situations like this, where they literally ripped off each other's movesets and like it's the majority, if not all the moves, instead of giving them just a move point for it, what if we treated the entire thing as an OMG?
We could do that if you think that's worthwhile.
I think so. I think if they go through the trouble of completely replicating the moveset and making a majority of the match that moveset, then it's like, holy crap, you guys are doing each other's moves as opposed to, oh, you just did a super kick, Kofi. You stole one of their moves.
All right, well, fair enough. Then we'll just do that. So we'll just give 5 to everybody then. That'll work. Yeah. That makes up for the shitty ending too. So I think a plan. Okay. So as I was saying, I have to go back. So in that case, Kofi and Xavier will each get 8 points for being in the match, 5 and basically 18 because it's 5 for that, 5 for the match completion, and 8 for being in it. So it's 18 points to Kofi and Xavier. So that's going to be 97 and 8 is 205 appropriately enough for Kofi because I think he could qualify for that show. And then Xavier Woods will get another 18. That'll put him at 27. And 8 is, let's see.
Kofi could qualify if he lost weight.
Yeah. That will put him at, wait, hang on. Undo this. I say 2, hang on. So 220, right? So 227 and then 8 points. So that would be 235 then. Yeah. Okay. That'll work. 235. Rolling on.
Yeah, Kofi weighs in at 212.
Yeah, he can qualify easily enough. Anyway, the Usos.
Oos.
Oh.
On lock.
Yeah. Anyway. So the Usos will each receive 8 points for being in the match, 5 for being completed. They're gonna get the 18, but they're also gonna get 3 move points. It's gonna be 21 points to each Uso. $162. 172. Okay.
Wasn't paying attention to that whole thing. You did give them the retention points, right?
Oh, that's true. That does constitute a retention. Valid point. So retention of the tag titles is an additional 15 then.
Yeah, I didn't think I heard retention in there.
72. That's 177 and 182, and that's 187 then. Okay.
And the Bludgeon Brothers, or did you do them first?
No, we didn't do them yet. Bludgeon Brothers will get out of match assault at 4 points. They will get weapon use at 3. That's 7 each. Yeah, I guess technically it's an interference because they destroyed the match. So
Yeah.
that will be an additional 6. So technically that would be 10 plus the weapons is 13 points to each Bludgeon Brother.
Fair.
That would be 28, 131, and Eric Rowan. Let's see, there to be 46, 149. Okay. So following all that going on, we cut to the back where AJ Styles does an interview talking about paying his dues to get where he is today. He's interrupted by Nakamura, but AJ tells him to get lost and then walks away. So promo to AJ Styles. All right. Rolling on along. Okay. So after that, we go out to the ring for the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship match featuring Charlotte Flair defending against Ruby Riott.
Woo!
Woo! All right, let's see here. So we're going to start off with Sarah Logan and Liv Morgan. Actually, let's see. Sarah Logan, Liv Morgan, Naomi, and Becky Lynch are all... Well, actually, no, it's not quite true. Let's do it one at a time. The Absolution ladies are going to get 5 points for accompaniment to the ring.
Wrong show. Riot Squad.
You're right. The Riot Squad ladies are going to get themselves, 10 points for getting ejected from the match. They're going to get 5 for accompaniment is 15, and 6 for interference. And it's going to be 21 points to Sarah Logan and Liv Morgan.
All right.
62. 62, and Sarah Logan is 170. All right. Next, Becky Lynch and Naomi are going to get interference points at 6 points each. And then they are going to get ejection points because they also got thrown out, and that's going to be 16 points a pop to them. It's going to be 140 for Naomi and 16 points to Becky Lynch. She is going to be 29 and 135. All right. So Charlotte retains via the figure 8 leg lock. So Ruby Riott is going to get 8 points for being in this match, and she's going to get 4 moves. It's going to be 12 points to Ruby Riott. 99 is going to be 209. And let's see here. Charlotte Flair is going to get 30 points for winning this match. She is going to get herself 20 points for a retention of the women's, 25 points for a retention of the women's championship. So that's going to lock her in at 55. On top of 8 points for being in the match is 63. And 5 moves is 68 points to Charlotte.
Woo!
Quite. That's 68. So that's 18. That'll be 218. And 6 puts her at 224. All right. So there we go. Following the match, however, Charlotte, as she is celebrating holding up her belt, is accosted by Asuka, who comes down to the ring
Asuka.
and gets in Charlotte's face and then points at the WrestleMania sign. So that is an appearance for Asuka. Does Asuka get an OMG for challenging the SmackDown champion out of nowhere?
No, because we knew it was coming.
We knew it was going for the dirt sheets, but that doesn't mean it wasn't a surprise purely based on what's on TV. But fair enough.
Dude, you predicted that all the way back at the Rumble.
I only predicted it because it was on the dirt sheets.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Anyway, moving along.
We didn't give Rey Mysterio an OMG for entering the Royal Rumble, did we?
That is true. Fair enough.
Probably should have, but we didn't.
Fair enough. Anyway, we have a promotional clip for the upcoming Andre the Giant documentary on HBO. Check that out.
And then looks really good, actually.
It does. It looks very good. We then have, and of course, it is, of course, appropriate that we're going to have this nice new documentary coming out on the year that we're not going to have a Battle Royal in his name at WrestleMania.
Oh, they're not doing it this year?
No, they replaced it with the women's one. That was the point.
Oh, I thought they just added the women's one.
No, they just replaced it with the women's one, as I understand it.
That seems incredibly dumb.
But we'll see. Because realize, we're this close to WrestleMania. Guys would have started already announcing themselves for the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal if it was still on.
Yeah. Maybe they did it. They did that because, let's face it, Big Show and Mark Henry are both retired.
Yeah.
And all the other big men have other shit to do.
Mm.
Like, apparently, Braun Strowman is the tag team champions.
He will be.
Which is weird.
Well, we'll see. He's not the tag team champions yet. He has to beat the bar first.
I think he can do that.
I agree, but we'll see. There was actually WWE actually put out a poll on Twitter asking, should Braun Strowman challenge for the titles as a solo superstar, or should he challenge with a partner?
My answer would be, that depends. Do you want it fair for the bar? Because if you want it fair for the bar, then I would say, yes, let him challenge solo. If you want the bar to get absolutely buried and wrecked, sure, give him a tag team partner.
Yeah. Because they put the poll. I think when the last I checked it, I believe the poll was 54% in favor of Braun as a solo star, versus 46 as with a partner.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, speaking of being destroyed, somebody immediately below the poll in the Twitter comments on the poll said I vote for partner as long as it's this guy, GIF of Samoa Joe.
Braun and Samoa Joe. That's terrifying.
That'd be a destructive tag team.
That would be the prompt 5-second burial of the bar.
Yeah, basically. Anyway.
If that happened, I would have to draft Braun Strowman and Samoa Joe.
Yeah, seriously. Anyway. So with all that out of the way, let's move on to the WWE Championship 6-Pack Challenge. Featuring AJ Styles defending his championship against John Cena, who needs this match in order to have a road to WrestleMania.
Except no, he doesn't.
Baron Corbin, who's trying to prove himself. Dolph Ziggler, who is trying to show that he still has what it takes to be in the main event. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, who are trying to play a one-upsman game on each other.
Mm-hmm. And I have to mention this now, even though we're going to talk about it on Saturday, but are they really trying to make John Cena edgy by being anti-establishment? Are they really trying to sell that to us?
Apparently.
You did see the promo on Raw.
I did not see the promo, but I know what the promo entailed.
I saw the promo, and I facepalmed hard when I saw that promo. I'm like, oh my god, they're trying an edgy John Cena, and it just looks awkward as fuck. I'm like, no, Cena, okay, doing the whole Dr. Thugonomics thing, cool. Being kind of the, tough boy from Massachusetts, the rapper, that's cool. Trying to be Stone Cold Steve Austin, no. You're not Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I don't know. I give him credit for straight up talking shit about the Undertaker at this point in his career.
Well, that's fine, but I'm talking about the whole, I don't give a shit what the people in the back think, whether they're going to let me do it or not. I'm going to do it anyway. And he even calls them out, and it's like, the only person standing in the way is the Undertaker. He's the reason this isn't happening. I'm like, dude, you're going like straight for the gullet. And I'm like, damn.
Yeah, and he called Undertaker like a coward and some shit.
Yeah. I'm just like, I don't know. It doesn't feel right, him doing this, right? Being this way. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, that's the point. The point is supposed to be, Cena's finally going to go full on. You want to hate me? Hate me. Let the Undertaker beat me and have a big moment of glory so he can retire.
Right.
Because let's see, John Cena's the one guy that everybody's, that everybody has in some manner or another disliked for years now. So the Undertaker, as per his point at the 20th anniversary of Raw, it is time for all those souls to finally rest in peace.
Mm-hmm. Also, rumor has it that Taker's going to come back as American Badass Taker for his final match.
Against Cena?
Yeah.
I could see that, and that would make the most sense to me, because that is the Undertaker that existed when John Cena became John Cena.
Yep, and also because the dead man was already laid to rest in peace in the middle of the ring last year.
Yeah, except he showed up at Raw 25 anyway.
Different dead man. He showed up with the hood. He didn't show up with the trench coat and the hat. He had the robe and the hood.
That's true. That's true.
He showed up as resurrected stupid-ass Undertaker when he came back with the fucking mohawk.
Right.
Which was a fucking terrible look for him. But anyway, we digress.
We digress indeed.
So, moving on.
Mm-hmm.
So, score this bitch.
Yeah, so we have a clusterfuck of a match.
Oh, this match was so fucking terrible. Oh,
this match was all over the place.
Yes, it was. It was bad.
So let's go ahead and count it. So first of all, we're going to have Shane McMahon with a blatant interference. Multiple interferences, in fact, but we only score one. So Shane is going to get 6 points for interference.
Yes.
As well as, would you give him commentary for just casually sitting at ringside at the opening of the match, even though he wasn't actually on commentary? We usually do that.
Was he behind the desk?
He was next to the desk.
Did he have a headset on?
No, he was not actually on commentary. He was just sitting at ringside on a chair.
Yeah, okay, sure.
But we've done that before, like on Raw, because there is no desk by the ring anymore, so the guys come out and just sit on a chair at the ringside area.
That's fair.
So I feel like it has to balance out. So Shane McMahon will therefore get interference, and so he'll get 11 points to Shano. So Shano can go up to 88 points. Enjoy, Shano. All right. So let's go through all the dudes in this match. AJ Styles retained his championship, by the way, just to put that out there for the people who you already know, but I'm saying it anyway. Let's be honest. All right, so I'm going to go in reverse order up the line I have here for shits and giggles. So let's do a base for this match, because what do we got here? This is a specialty match, and it's a main event at a pay-per-view.
Yes.
So that's going to be 8 points for competing at a pay-per-view. That's going to be 4 points for being in the main event. It's going to be 3 points for being in a specialty match. And that's going to equal, let's see, 15 points at base. So base is 15 for this match.
Okay.
Sound good? Okay. So we're going to start off with Kevin Owens, who will get the base 15 and 3 moves. Is 18 points to Kevin Owens. Would be, let's see, 83, 291. All right. Next up, Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn,
who will get himself the base 15 and 8 move points, which is 23 points to Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn.
Man. So 76, that's 86. And what the hell did I say?
No, did you say 18 points for Sami Zayn?
No, 15 and no, I said 23 points to Sami Zayn. Right, so that's 76, 86, and 3 is 389.
All right, then.
All right. Moving on, we got Dolph Ziggler, who gets 15 points plus 1 for a move. Which, because I feel like he did more moves than that. Did he throw out more super kicks than that, or am I getting confused from the match on SmackDown last week?
I don't remember. You might be getting confused. I don't know. Just go by what the results say.
Yeah, that's what I'm going with as best I can here. So fair enough. Fair enough. So
you think I can keep track of all the moves?
Yep, and so in that case, it's 16 points to Dolph Ziggler.
He's here to show the world. He's here to show the world.
That's 49.
He is just a scrub. He is just a scrub.
All right, moving on. Excuse me. Yeah. All right, what else we got here? Let's see. All right. Next we got Baron Corbin, who will get the base 15. I'm gonna give Baron Corbin an OMG.
For what?
For putting Dolph Ziggler's face through a sheet of plate glass in the crowd area.
You mean plexiglass?
Yeah, whatever the hell that was.
Yeah.
He put Ziggler through it, whatever the hell it was.
Fair enough.
So I think that warrants an OMG. So Baron Corbin will get an OMG, which will be 20, and 2 moves is 22 points to Baron Corbin.
Fair.
Puts him at 222. Save us 222.
Not until the biggest, the
greatest Royal Rumble. Get it right.
Rumble. Sorry.
All right, we have John Cena.
John Cena sucks. John Cena sucks.
Anyway, John Cena will get the base 15. He had 10 moves, which will give him 25 points, and 5 for AAing AJ Styles through an announce table. Is 30 points to John Cena.
Fuck you, Cena.
Cena sucks.
Damn right.
Okay, 383 for. Oh, John Cena in the top 10. Damn.
Fuck you, Cena.
All right. And last but not leastly, your retaining victor, AJ Styles. Who's going to get himself, let's see here. There's going to be a lot of points for this. Let's figure this out.
If I get to keep AJ Styles, I'm going to say right here, I'm going to promise you guys, if I get to keep AJ Styles for the next season, I will buy myself an AJ Styles shirt.
Fair. All right, so AJ Styles is going to get 30 points for winning the match. He is going to get himself, let's see here, 10 points for the winning of a specialty match. He's going to get 5 points for the winning of a main event. And he's going to get 25 points for a retention of his championship. Plus the base 15. Plus 5 moves. All right. I'm going to have to pull out the calculator for that one. Well, let's see. I know. 30, 55, 65, 70, 85, 90 points to AJ Styles. That's actually nice even numbers.
AJ Styles.
90 points to AJ Styles. How about that? 90 puts him at 499. So nice job, AJ, but you're still 9 points behind Seth Rollins. So sorry.
Damn it. Damn it.
Burn it down.
No. No.
Anyway, you might have dethroned Cedric, though.
He did dethrone Cedric. But then again, this Cedric competing this week.
Yes, because he got himself, he won a match to get himself into the finals of the Cruiserweight tournament. So yeah, so he will likely reclaim the top spot at that point in time.
Yeah.
But we shall see, because Vigor's only at 474. He's only going to get 20 for winning a match on the show. Yeah, I mean, he might push himself up close to AJ. I don't know if he'll probably right around AJ. I don't think he'll pass Seth, but he'll get close.
Well, Seth had a match this week, didn't he?
Yes, he beat Finn Balor. No, wait, Finn Balor beat him.
Woo!
I think Finn Balor beat him. Hang on a minute. Where's Raw? Come here, Raw results. Let's see here. Whoa, it's jumping around. Holy shit. Scroll down. Let's see here. Itchy. Let's see. No, Finn Balor defeated Seth Rollins, actually. So, Finn Balor got no victory.
But he still competed in a match, which was my point, which means Cedric probably won't catch him since he's going to get match points for this week.
Yeah.
But it'll be close. It'll be a race to the finish between those two.
Yeah.
Well, and AJ, because AJ's going to have all the WrestleMania points.
Yeah.
So he's probably going to lose, but he's going to have all the WrestleMania points.
Indeed. So, with that, that is our program. Yeah. Fair.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on a minute.
And actually, if Cedric wins the Cruiserweight title, that will just skyrocket him straight past Seth Rollins.
That's true. I did forget something.
What's that?
But then again, at the same program, if Rollins wins the U.S. title,
the Intercontinental title?
Yeah, the Intercontinental title.
Better not fucking win. If anyone deserves to win that, it's Finn Balor. Come on.
Yeah.
They've kind of shafted Finn. They need to throw him an Intercontinental bone.
I'm sorry. He's been shafted. How much has Seth Rollins been screwed by tag team partners in the last 6 months?
Yeah, but at least he's held tag team gold twice.
True.
And at least he didn't get shafted out of a belt he never lost.
Also true. Except technically he did. He blew out his knee and had to relinquish the Universal title.
Yeah, but he still got his rematch for it. Finn never has had his rematch.
Fair enough. Anyway.
Because didn't Seth Rollins immediately go straight back into the main event title picture when he came back?
I don't believe so, because Brock already had the belt by then.
No, he did, because he came back and immediately went into the program with fucking Finn Balor, which Finn Balor won, but he still went into that. And then after Finn Balor got injured, he got another chance and got promptly pedigreed by Triple H when the belt went to Kevin Owens. So he came back and promptly had 2 title matches. Finn still has yet to receive one after coming back.
I don't know about that. Hang on.
Yeah, because Brock wasn't the champion until after they introduced the Universal Championship. Seth was in the first ever Universal Championship match against Finn Balor. He's the one that Finn Balor beat for the title.
Yeah. Seth Rollins lost.
But he still had his match. And after Balor was forced to relinquish the title, he had another title shot in that multi-man match where Triple H promptly handed the title to Kevin Owens. But the fact remains, at least Seth has had his shots. Seth actually had his match. Finn Balor never got his return match, ever. He still hasn't had his rematch for a title he never lost. Seth has had 2 chances at the title he quote-unquote never lost.
I don't know about that, but okay.
Well, it's right there in the record books. 2 title matches, 2 losses. You can't argue with that.
I can argue with he didn't get the one-on-one rematch that he's entitled to.
Technically, he did. He went one-on-one with Finn Balor and lost.
What the hell are you talking about?
The Universal Championship match. It was a one-on-one match. Seth Rollins v. Finn Balor at whatever pay-per-view that was, and he lost. And then Balor got injured, and that's why he had to relinquish the title the next night.
Yes, that's before Rollins blew his knee out.
No, that was after, because he blew his knee out before they introduced the Universal title.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did, because he blew it out, and because they were going to have Rollins v. Reigns, and he blew it out, so they had to have that big ass multi-man title match that Reigns won that everyone was pissed about, and then they had to call an audible and have Sheamus come out, who was the Money in the Bank winner, and broke kick Reigns into next Monday and take the title. And then Rollins came back from that because he blew his knee out trying to fucking powerbomb Kane at a live show and fucked it up.
I'm aware of that.
Yeah, that was when he was the WWE champion.
Okay, right. He did come back and won the belt back, and then he got immediately cashed in on by fucking Ambrose.
Right, but even after that, he still had 2 other opportunities because he had literally the first ever Universal title match and then the follow-up match to it. Yeah, he lost them both, but he still had 2 matches. Finn has yet to receive his one rightfully due rematch for the belt he never lost. He had to relinquish. He never actually lost the belt, and he's never had the rematch for it. So I'm sorry, Seth has had his chances. Finn hasn't been given his chance. That's the difference.
It's because he's not over.
Actually, I would say he's more over than Seth. And that's saying a lot because Seth is kind of over. But anyway, let's look at the happy totals.
And no, Balor was given his chance. Balor had a number 1 contenders match and got himself choked out to Joe.
That's a number 1 contenders match, but he hasn't had an actual title match. Seth had his title matches. He's had title matches. Finn has yet to actually have a title match. Only number 1 contenders matches.
Yeah,
the only title match he ever had was the multi-man match. But he's never had a one-on-one title match for the Universal Championship, ever. The only one-on-one match he ever had was the first one where he fucking hurt his arm and had to relinquish it.
Yeah, but the fact of the matter is he's had multiple opportunities to earn a title match and he's failed to do so.
But the argument still stands. He's never had a one-on-one match. Every time he's failed to do so, it's been in a multi-man match. He has yet to have a fair one-on-one match, even for the opportunity to do so.
No, that's how the cookie crumbles.
So I'm sorry, but Finn Balor is more deserving of that title than Seth Rollins. He just flat out is.
Yeah,
well, the way they've booked him.
Good luck convincing anybody else of that. Anyway.
Well, Triple H agrees with that, but he doesn't run the show.
Nope. We'll see. Anyway. Besides, I mean, maybe he could have an Intercontinental title win. I could see it, but I don't know. We'll see.
Because I'll be honest. If their plan with Rollins is to have him feud with Dean Ambrose after Dean Ambrose gets back, I don't want it to be for the Intercontinental title. I want Dean Ambrose as far away from the Intercontinental title as possible because he's done that already. It went on way too fucking long. Give someone else a chance.
I have stated, I have stated before in the past, and I will state it again. If they work back into it, that quite frankly, because they always find unique ways to get around it, and it just, for some reason, it doesn't stop being entertaining. I could watch Dean Ambrose and The Miz feud over the Intercontinental Championship forever. Because those two are just so good together. They are the antithesis of each other, and they work so well off each other.
Which is fine, but we're talking about The Miz no longer being the Intercontinental champion.
I know, assuming it goes in that direction. The Miz on the grandest stage of them all, under those big spotlights, the A-lister, I wouldn't put it past him to pull out all the stops and retain either.
That is a distinct possibility.
He does tend to do that.
I'm still pulling for Balor, but anyway, we'll get to that when we get to WrestleMania.
We will. So anyway, let us go ahead and see where we are on scores.
Just the happy totals.
Happy totals, indeed. Let's pop over here and see what we got. Let me write this over here. Fastlane. That was on, what was the date of Fastlane this past weekend? That was on the 11th. That's 3/11/18. Okay. Let's scroll on over yonder. Data. Refresh all. All right. And currently in the lead at 60-32. Oh, by
damn it.
By 70 points.
Well, we know who's winning this season. There's no way I'm catching her now. She's won. That's it right there. That's the nail in the coffin. She's won.
At 60-32 is the Blissful Ride of Justice, followed at 59-65 by the Balor Club Worldwide, and still in third at 44-93 is me.
Scroll up really quick. Who has him?
Who?
She has him. Yeah. So yeah, basically she's won.
Okay.
Because at this point, it seems like they're going with the Reigns-Lesnar thing, which means Reigns is going to win since Braun is officially the tag team thing now.
Mm-hmm.
Which means that's what he's doing, which means they've decided, yeah, we're going to go with Reigns. Now, if all this shit happens before WrestleMania, I don't know what they're going to do because they've pretty much burned their backup plan now. That's kind of too late. They've already gone all in with Braun in the tag team division.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what they're going to do if all of a sudden they have to fire Reigns.
Mm-hmm. Well, they won't fire him. They would suspend him, but
still. Then like, what's the plan here? Because their plan is in the tag team division now. So what are they going to do?
I don't know.
I think they're just assuming that nothing's going to come of it since nothing's come of it yet.
Yeah. Might be a safe bet.
But that's still potentially the main event. Probably not. Cena Taker will probably be the main event.
Yeah.
By the way, who has Undertaker anyway?
Right now, nobody. He's not on the roster. We'll deal with that when he shows up.
Fair enough. That might be the only way I could ever catch her if it stays close, is if I get Undertaker and Undertaker wins.
Yeah.
Because then I'd have the main event victory points, and that might put me over.
Yeah, let me see here. The Rock, The Miz. No, we don't even have him even on here at all. We completely removed him because we thought
he's at the bottom, isn't he?
No. He's nowhere.
Oh, okay.
No, we took him off entirely because we thought he was retired. I mean, we'll add him back on when he shows up, but.
Well, maybe we should throw him back on there now and give him promo points for the 25th anniversary of Raw, since that seems to be tying into it, kind of.
It could. We'll wait for him to show up and we'll deal with it then.
Fair.
I'm not worried about it right now.
Fair.
Oh, excuse me. Thank you. And let's go to the leaderboards. Bam!
Fuck you, Rollins.
Still on the top of the leaderboards is Seth freaking Rollins at 508. Burn it down. Coming next, stand still, the WWE Champion, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
That'll change at WrestleMania.
At $4.99.
He's a better change at WrestleMania.
Followed by Cedric Alexander.
Your soon-to-be new cruiserweight champion of
Probably.
the world.
He's at 474, followed by Roman Reigns, the soon-to-be Universal Champion, at 441.
Fuck you.
The soon-to-be Tag Team Champions, Braun Strowman, is at 433. Finn Balor, contender for the IC title, coming in at 431, followed by
soon
Sami
to be
Zayn.
your new Intercontinental Champion.
Followed by Sami Zayn at 389.
Soon to be the winner of beating Kevin Owens' ass.
Hopefully. We have John Cena coming in at 383.
Fuck you, Cena.
Soon to be resting in peace.
Hopefully.
We have Nobody's Ready for Asuka clocking in at 377, soon to be the SmackDown Women's Champion.
Yeah, unfortunately.
And one half of the Raw Tag Champions, Sheamus, clocking in at 365, managing to keep in there, but unfortunately his partner Cesaro, who's 3 points lower, got edged out.
And both of them soon to be getting these hands.
Yeah, basically.
And Bobby Roode, may he rest in peace.
Yeah, Bobby Roode's way down there. Bobby Roode may regain his belt at the WrestleMania, so could be the soon-to-be U.S. champ again. We'll find out.
We will.
All right, so, bam. We got it.
Yes, we do.
Go up here and clear this out. I don't need this anymore. Bam. Okay. Save that for Saturday and close that out. All righty. Pop on over in this. What is that? Oh, I don't need that either. Close that out. Don't save that. That's just the results. I don't need that. All right. So, this has been the WWE Fantasy Log for Fastlane. We will see you on Saturday for all of this week's shenanigans.
And there's lots of it.
And there are a lot of shenanigans and much, much more. Until then.
Yes, we have Battle Royal shenanigans. We have Shane McMahon shenanigans. Multiple Shane McMahon shenanigans.
We do?
Yeah, we do.
Okay, then.
We have the whole him being written off TV and why, and then we have the whole probably snafu by WWE that Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn immediately picked up on and tweeted.
You'll have to tell me about that.
Yeah, leave it to Team Cammy to be like, yeah, fuck management. They fucked up. We're going to call them out on it.
Fair. Anyway, we will see you on Saturday for all that and much, much more. Tiff, hope to be with us. Jeff, thank you for being here.
Absolutely.
I am James Phoenix.
I'll never back down from a fight.
We'll see you next time.